AEW Dark Elevation results January 10, 22 First match, 2-1, Jay Lethal and, 26-36, Sonny Kiss vs, 0-1, Jaden Valo and, 0-0, Chris Steeler. Jay Lethal and Chris Steeler will start things off. Steeler with clubbing blows to Lethal's back. Steeler with a straight right hand. Short arm reversal by Lethal. Lethal blocks a boot from Steeler. Lethal clothesline Steeler. Lethal with a knife edge chop. Lethal applies a front face lock. Lethal tags in Kiss. Steeler reverses out of the Irish whip from Kiss. Kiss with a senton splash. Lethal with a basement dropkick. Kiss follows that with the standing moonsault. Steeler fights out of the fireman's carry position. Steeler tags in Valo. Kiss ducks a clothesline from Steeler. Kiss with a running forearm smash. Steeler kicks Kiss in the chest. Steeler stomps on the left foot of Kiss. Steeler with a side Russian leg sweep. Valo repeatedly stomps on the midsection of Kiss. Valo with the elbow drop for a 2 count. Kiss reverses out of the Irish whip from Valo. Kiss nails Steeler with the pump kick. Valo slaps Kiss in the chest. Lethal prevents Kiss from hitting the ropes. Kiss dodges the big boot. Kiss with the roundhouse kick. Kiss tags in Lethal. Kiss with a rolling head kick. Lethal lands the suicide dive. Steeler runs interference. Kiss with the rolling elbow. Valo with a shoulder block. Lethal dives over Valo. Lethal connects with the lethal injection to pick up the victory. Winner, 3-1, Jay Lethal and, 27-36, Sonny Kiss via pinfall. Second match, 55-22, Nyla Rose and, 19-15, Emi Sakura with Vicky Guerrero vs, 4-8, Skye Blue and, 0-2, Tina San Antonio. Emi Sakura and Skye Blue will start things off. Collar and elbow tie up. Knife edge chop exchange. Blue blocks a boot from Sakura. Blue rolls Sakura over for a 2 count. Blue applies a waist lock. Sakura tugs on Blue's hair. Sakura does a do-si-do routine with Blue. Sakura with the Greco-Roman eye poke. Blue with forearm shivers. Blue ducks a clothesline from Sakura. Blue with a knee lift. Vicky trips Blue from the outside. Sakura with a senton splash. Sakura tags in Rose. Rose uses the middle rope as a weapon. Rose whips Blue across the ring. Blue denies the Samoan drop. Blue super kicks Rose. Blue tags in San Antonio. San Antonio with a running clothesline. Rose with a sidewalk slam. Rose tags in Sakura. Double splash. We will rock you chops. San Antonio with forearm shivers. Rose pulls Sakura away from the turnbuckles. Rose attacks San Antonio from behind. Sakura with a running crossbody block into the turnbuckles for a 2 count. Blue kicks Sakura in the face. Rose hits the spinebuster. Sakura tags in Rose. Rose kicks San Antonio in the gut. Rose connects with the Beast Bomb to pick up the victory. Winner, 56-22, Nyla Rose and, 20-15, Emi Sakura via pinfall. Third match, 36-10, FTR vs, 0-0, Pat Brinks and, 0-0, Myles Hawkins. Cash Wheeler and Myles Hawkins will start things off. Wheeler is playing mind games with Hawkins. Wheeler applies a wrist lock. Wheeler transitions into a side headlock. Hawkins whips Wheeler across the ring. Wheeler drops Hawkins with a shoulder tackle. Wheeler flexes his muscles. Test of strength. Wheeler applies a top wrist lock. Hawkins grabs a side headlock. Wheeler sends Hawkins into the ropes. Hawkins with a shoulder tackle. Hawkins applies a wrist lock. Wheeler with a gut punch. Wheeler tags in Harwood. Wheeler whips Hawkins across the ring. Drop toe hold / running elbow drop combination. Harwood slams Hawkins' head on the top turnbuckle pad. Harwood unloads 2 knife edge chops. Harwood sends Hawkins to the corner. Hawkins dives over Harwood. Hawkins with a springboard corkscrew body press. Hawkins applies a wrist lock. Hawkins tags in Brink. Assisted shoulder tackle for a 1 count. Brink applies a wrist lock. Brink tags in Hawkins. Hawkins kicks the left wrist of Harwood. Harwood with 2 uppercuts. Harwood with the Irish whip. Harwood drop kicks Hawkins. Harwood starts favoring his left shoulder. Wheeler knocks Brink off the ring apron. FTR connects with the big rig to pick up the victory. Winner, 37-10, FTR via pinfall. 4th match, 25-11, Leyla Hirsch and, 39-19, Red Velvet vs. 0-3, Notorious Mimi and, 0-1, B3CCA. Red Velvet and Notorious Mimi will start things off. Collar and elbow tie up. Velvet with 2 deep arm drags. Velvet whips Mimi across the ring. Velvet with a leg lariat. Mimi tags in Becca. Velvet with a Japanese arm drag. Velvet repeatedly stomps on Becca's chest. Velvet is choking Becca with her boot. Velvet tags in Hirsch. Hirsch with the shotgun meteora. Hirsch hits the pop-up backdrop driver. Becca tags in Mimi. Mimi with a jawbreaker. Mimi slams Hirsch's head on the top turnbuckle pad. Mimi tags in Becca. Hirsch with a double vertical suplex. Hirsch tags in Velvet. Velvet dodges the big boot. Velvet with 2 diving clotheslines. Velvet with a drop toe hold. Hirsch made the blind tag. Velvet with the running meteora. Velvet connects with the spinning heel kick. Hirsch makes Mimi tap out to the cross-arm breaker. After the match, Velvet starts rolling her eyes at Mimi. Winner, 26-11, Leyla Hirsch and, 40-19, Red Velvet via submission. 5th match, 35-16, Will Hobbs vs. 0-0, Ryan Clancy. Hobbs drops Clancy with a running body block. Hobbs puts Clancy on the top turnbuckle. Hobbs with clubbing blows to Clancy's chest. Hobbs sends Clancy tumbling to the floor. Hobbs with a big heel throw. Hobbs makes Clancy tap out to the torture rack. Winner, 36-16, Will Hobbs via submission. 6th match, 38-26, QT Marshall with the Factory vs. 0-6, Zack. Clayton. Clayton punches Marshall before the bell rings. Clayton tees off on Marshall. Clayton sends Marshall to the corner. Marshall decks Clayton with a back elbow smash. Clayton with a back body drop. Clayton drop kicks Marshall. Clayton clotheslines Marshall over the top rope. Clayton is fired up. Clayton whips Marshall into the steel barricade. Clayton rolls Marshall back into the ring. Clayton gets distracted by the Factory. Marshall drop kicks Clayton. Marshall starts choking Clayton. Clayton is throwing haymakers at Marshall. Marshall reverses out of the Irish whip from Clayton. Marshall scores the elbow knockdown. Marshall punches Clayton. Clayton with forearm shivers. Clayton with 2 clotheslines. Marshall kicks Clayton in the gut. Marshall goes for a body slam, but Clayton lands back on his feet. Standing switch exchange. Marshall goes for the O'Connor roll, but Clayton holds onto the ropes. Clayton ducks a clothesline from Marshall. Clayton power slams Marshall. Clayton blocks a boot from Marshall. Marshall with a step up ends Widgery. Marshall poses for the crowd. Clayton with the superplex. Clayton hits the Fisherman's Buster. Clayton argues with the referee. Marshall connects with the rolling crucifix to pick up the victory. Winner, 39-26, QT Marshall via pinfall. 7th match, 8-4, Andrade El Idolo with Jose the assistant vs. 0-1, Avery. Good collar and elbow tie up. Idolo with a waist lock go behind. Idolo applies a side headlock. Good whips Idolo across the ring. Idolo drops Good with a shoulder tackle. Idolo grabs a side headlock. Good with heavy body shots. Idolo sends Good to the corner. Good with a deep arm drag. Idolo with a corner clothesline. Idolo repeatedly stomps on Good's chest. Idolo slaps Good in the chest. Idolo backs Good into the turnbuckles. Idolo kicks Good in the gut. Idolo with a forearm smash. Idolo with a snap vertical suplex into the turnbuckles. Idolo makes Good tap out to the Lamuerd. Winner, 9-4, Andrade El Idolo via submission 8 match, 35-12, The Acclaimed vs. 0-1, Kevin Matthews and 0-0, Joey Ace. Max Caster and Joey Ace will start things off. Collar and elbow tie up. Caster applies a wrist lock. Caster tags in Bowens. The Acclaimed works on the left wrist of Ace. Caster kicks the left elbow of Ace. Bowens unloads 2 knife-edge chops. Ace reverses out of the Irish whip from Bowens. Bowens dives over Ace. Bowens leapfrogs over Ace. Bowens applies a side headlock. Ace whips Bowens across the ring. Bowens thrust kicks the midsection of Ace. Bowens kicks Ace in the chest. Bowens ducks a clothesline from Ace. Bowens with a ripcord neck breaker. Bowens poses for the crowd. Bowens with forearm shivers. Bowens backs Ace into the turnbuckles. Bowens tags in Caster. Double vertical suplex. Caster with 2 uppercuts. Caster tags in Bowens. Bowens stomps on Ace's chest. Bowens with a forearm smash. Bowens goes for a belly-to-back suplex, but Ace lands back on his feet. Ace with a step-up enziguri. Caster and Matthews are tagged in. Matthews with 2 clotheslines. Matthews scores the elbow knockdown. Matthews drop kicks Bowens. Matthews is fired up. Caster sidesteps Matthews into the turnbuckles. Bowens with a running forearm smash. Caster with a leaping back elbow smash. Bowens follows that with a running haymaker. Matthews reverses out of the Irish whip from Bowens. Bowens knocks Ace off the ring apron. Matthews decks Caster with a back elbow smash. Caster body slams Matthews. Matthews with a back body drop. Matthews tags in Ace. Caster drop kicks Ace in mid-air. Caster tags in Bowens. Bowens with a chop/jab combination to Matthews. Bowens super kicks Matthews. Bowens tags in Caster. The Acclaimed connects with the mic drop to pick up the victory. Winner, 36-12, The Acclaimed via pinfall. 9th match, 33-19, Dante Martin vs. 0-0, action. Andretti wrist lock exchange. Dante whips Andretti across the ring. Dante drops down on the canvas. Dante leapfrogs over Andretti. Dante drop kicks Andretti. Andretti sends Dante into the ropes. Andretti ducks under a chop from Dante. Andretti with a springboard enziguri. Andretti with a corner spear. Following a snapmare takeover, Andretti with the standing shooting star press for a 1 count. Andretti goes for a springboard crossbody block, but Dante ducks out of the way. Dante with a running forearm smash. Dante scores the elbow knockdown. Dante spins Andretti around. Dante with a reverse suplex. Dante connects with the nose dive to pick up the victory. Winner, 34-19, Dante Martin via pinfall. 10th match, 6-0, The Dark Order, Alex Reynolds, John Silver and Preston Vance, vs. 35-33, Private Party and 43-24, The Blade with Matt Hardy in a 6-man tag team match. The HFO attacks the Dark Order before the bell rings. Private Party repeatedly stomps on Silver's chest. Reynolds kicks Kassidy in the gut. Reynolds applies a wrist lock. Kassidy with the spinning enziguri. Hangman's neckbreaker/flying double foot stomp combination. Quen hits the Fosbury flop. Kassidy rolls Reynolds over for a 2 count. Kassidy applies a front face lock. Quen tags himself in. Quen body slams Reynolds. Quen goes for the standing moonsault, but Reynolds ducks out of the way. Hardy attacks Reynolds from behind. Quen tags in Kassidy. Kassidy stomps on Reynolds' chest. Private Party gangs up on Reynolds. Reynolds launches Quen over the top rope. Kassidy drops Reynolds with the silly string for a 2 count. Kassidy tags in Blade. Blade with a straight right hand. Blade talks smack to Reynolds. Forearm exchange. Blade stops Reynolds in his tracks. Reynolds dumps Blade out of the ring. Reynolds tags in Vance. Vance with 2 clotheslines. Vance sends Blade to the corner. Vance with 2 pump kicks. Vance hits the spine buster. Vance applies the full Nelson lock. Hardy trips Vance from the outside. Blade power slams Vance for a 2 count. Vance decks Blade with a back elbow smash. Vance with a flying shoulder tackle. Silver and Kassidy are tagged in. Silver with 2 clotheslines. Silver with 2 big Beal throws. Silver flexes his muscles. Kassidy attacks Silver from behind. Kassidy whips Silver across the ring. Silver with the Liger bomb for a 2 count. Reynolds ducks a clothesline from Blade. Reynolds with a pop-up knee lift. Quen drop kicks Reynolds. Quen pops back on his feet. Vance denies the silly string. Silver blasts Quen off the apron. Dark Order connects with the swinging crucifix slam to pick up the victory. Winner, 7-0, the Dark Order via pinfall.